I didn't know. It took a while for me to get diagnosed as bipolar because depression was much more known to me and to pretty much everybody around me than like mania and manic phases. So I was actually originally diagnosed with depression and put on the wrong medication, which was horrible, before they eventually figured out that like, oh wait, you know, there's like a whole nother set of symptoms that are happening, but I didn't have like the words to describe what it was.
Because you had never heard about what it was, right?
Well, and also like the way I remember it, obviously it's like I was a teenager when a lot of it was happening. So like, and in college. And so like the manic phases were like actually treated by pretty much everybody around me as if I was just like really fun and like really like obviously very unpredictable and
a manic pixie dream girl.
Yeah. I was
literally.
Yes, literally. And you know, obviously a lot of the things that I did were pretty destructive, but like I feel like people just thought that it was like, you know, oh, she's just like a wild teenager, whatever.
She's just a wild-hearted
woman. She just can't be tamed.
She can't be tamed. She's here to help me grow as a person, but she can't grow.
Ooh.
Are we grieving the loss of our voice? No, we're grieving something, and I guess they're keeping it fake so that we can... Oh.
Hold.
Okay. We can go back and break that thing. I guess they're keeping it vague so that more people can relate to the grief.
Yeah, I think that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I didn't think it was. I wish I had mood-changing hair colors, but then everyone know how I feel. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want anyone to know how I feel.
I would not want that at all.
I know, because then people are like, I know that you feel that way because your hair's fuchsia today. I'm like, shut up! You don't know how I feel. I'm wearing a hat. Fuck off.
Yeah, and I feel like also... I mean, there's just so many circumstances where I have to, like, mask my depression. I would never want anybody to know about
vulnerable.
it if I don't feel like telling them.
I want hair I can change at will.
Hey.
Because imagine what if your hair changed color when you were around your crush? How humiliating.
Yeah. Well, and hey, you said... Remember, I told you I would make a deal with the devil for, like, to be able to change my hair at will, and you were like, that's dumb!
No, well, okay, you were willing to trade your soul for that.
Yeah.
No, that's
what am I
like,
using
the
it for
stakes
anyway?
are way too low for you to trade your...
Oh, maybe you can turn into a block, and it won't move you.
This is where it comes where you start to feel nothing, and nothing can hurt you.
Yeah.
This is the part where you watch horror movies. Oh, I can walk as a rock. Okay, cool. Nothing can hurt me. I'm too sad. I feel nothing. You can't get me any more emotional.
I've built up walls so high
that nobody can touch me.
Nobody can touch me
I'm
ever.
Unstoppable. The true power of depression. Uh-oh.
I wish I looked that beautiful when I cried.
You do, Stacy. Have you tried posing like this? Have you ever tried taking pictures of yourself when you're crying? You don't know if you look like that or not.
I definitely don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm sure you do.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm... New colors. Uh-oh. Is this like representing
we're like breaking through the levels of depression.
We're breaking
We're going deeper
feelings.
than ever before.
We're going to therapy and it really fucking sucks. Oh, repressed memories.
Ooh. This is like, there's all sorts of like feelings and like stuff fluttering beneath the surface that nobody else can see.
And that we don't even want to acknowledge.
Yeah. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
And it's just like a picture of somebody like gasping for air, scream crying.
Yeah.
Ah! Stacey, have you ever tried taking a photo shoot while crying?
I have not.
Exactly. So you don't know if you look this good while crying.
I mean, I've seen myself in the mirror when you know you're like covered in snot and you have to blow your nose.
Oh.
Oh. You could probably jump up on that one. No.
Wait, maybe. Oh. I always thought my eyes looked dope after I was done crying. Like, these are good looking eyes. Have you seen Jenna Marbles' which mascara is best to cry in?
No.
And it's not so like it won't run. She was like, what runs the most?
Oh.
Which one has the darkest, streakiest
lines?
And she was like, my goal is I want it to go all the way down my cheeks, super dark, and then connect at my neck. I want people to know I cried. And I was like, this is the type of content that nobody wants to admit they need, but they do.
I really enjoy the Jenna Marbles video, the True Life I'm Addicted to Leggings.
Yeah.
But the one where she gives herself a makeover to look like her dog.
I like the one where she puts green screen all over her face. And then puts her face all on her boyfriend / partner or whatever. Puts her face on top of other people's faces. Oh. Mm-hmm. And, oh, I see what we need to do. She put her face on her dog's face.
Oh, God.
It was great. It was perfect and beautiful. I still feel like that video, best mascara to cry to, it's just iconic. Mm-hmm. Most people are like, oh, like, what's gonna smear the least?
What's the most waterproof?
No, she was like, I want it to be black going down my face.
I want everyone to know.
Broke that for no reason.
Isn't that life, though?
Can I hurt these things? No, thank God. Why did I test it?
I don't know.
Oops, sorry, dude. Thanks for the,
Thanks for the lift.
Thanks for the lift, buddy. Oh. We gotta get some stars. We only got... Oh.
Oh.
Have you seen the Watchmen movie?
Oh, hey, look. We can go up one side.
Have you seen the Watchmen movie?
A while ago.
I liked it. And I read the comic before I watched the movie, so I know people are gonna be like, it wasn't like the comics. I'm like, it was like the comics. It just, we couldn't have whatever. Everyone just talked about the blue penis, and I was like, you guys can look at a penis and be okay with it. It's fine. Oh. Okay, here we go. Do the thing. I like the Watchmen movie, and I don't care what anyone says. I think it did a good job translating the very complex ideas. And if you've ever been depressed and felt very disconnected, does that count? Okay, yes it does. From the world. Dr. Manhattan was like, I'm so depressed, I'm just gonna leave Earth.
Makes sense.
Okay. Let's look at this.
I think we can probably, if you can get up on the top thing, see? If you go on that diagonal one up at the top, you can get up to the top level maybe?
I don't think that counts as one. Oh, wait, there's a thingy. Hold on. I can see. Oh, wait, hold on. I have an idea. Ta-da! And now we can do the thing. I don't know what the thing is though.
And now, count it on the other side.
Okay, so now we have 3 stars.
So we can make a bridge on the other side. But you can also ride that pinwheel?
I'm not sure if we can.
Yeah, so,
I don't think we can. So I'm just gonna go to the other side and go see if we can cross that bridge, and we can probably come back here with another something. Yeah!
break it. Break the thing.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
I wonder what they are. I was thinking that maybe they were little rock buddies that, like, accidentally got stacked on top of each other, and so we're, like, setting them free, but...
So, you know when people stack rocks in order to put trails and stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe we're breaking trails? But I know that there's, in some really, really old countries that are not the United States, it's illegal to touch the rocks.
Yes.
Because they're like hundreds of years old or something.
Even here,
it's illegal to touch the rocks.
Yeah. So
because they're hiker trail.
Do you remember?
Markers.
Do you remember when you when you came to visit my family and you were like, oh, there's those rock walls everywhere?
Yeah. Every time everyone started disagreeing, I just talked about the rocks.
Yeah. So those were originally dug out of fields to mark property lines. So, like, back when New England was first settled and they were, like, making fields and everything, they would take out all the rocks and they would line them up on all the property lines. So now you see them going through forests, but those used to be, like, farmland. But it's illegal to move those rocks because they're technically historic. So. Maybe you can get in the middle?
Can't. In order to make the middle thing move, I need to push him down. So I think...
I meant, like, right there.
You're right. Ka-chink. Whoa. I was trying to go for the thing, but duped me. Looks like I need more stars. Maybe go this way. Oh, we can go even higher now.
Oh. So speaking of horror movies, were you there when we were talking about how there's going to be a Martyrs remake?
Who's remaking it?
It's a good question.
Because my opinion's going to be based on... Although I talk shit about remakes, but mostly I just get annoyed at American remakes of foreign films because they never get it right, and you're like, dude.
There actually already was. It was in 2015.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that there was another one, but yeah. There was a US remake. Supposedly not very good.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah.
I guess one of the reasons why US remakes kind of bother me is that, like, a lot of remakes... Am I supposed to be, like, catching up to this as it goes? Oh, okay. Whew! I guess I'm never gonna get that star. Oh, well. Aha! Oh. If I turn into rock, I get heavier. Cool. Can I... Nope, it needs to go higher for me to release that tree. But I think I'll have enough stars now.
You know what you could do? You could weigh it down for a while, and then run up and jump on the top. Like, jump.
Oh! Yeah, good idea.
Because it's moving slowly enough that you could probably catch up to it.
Well, one thing that bothers me about American remakes is that they'll remake a movie that's has people of color in it, and from a country that with the people of color doing the thing. Nope. Maybe I should go like closer, like here.
Oh yeah.
So they'll take it like A Tale of Two Sisters. It's a very, very Asian story, very Korean story. Mm-hmm. And they remade it into, I think it was The Uninvited or something. It was like, could have been Koreans, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Mm. It's not something it's not a hill I'm willing to die on, but it's a hill I'm willing to stand on for a bit. I'll hang out on this hill.
Yeah.
For just a little bit. You know the hills where you're like, I just want to stand on it for a bit so people can look at the hill, but I don't want to die on it.
Yeah. Not that we did a whole like podcast where we talked about this, but like the Death Note Netflix version
where they do the thing
where it's just, I was like, okay.
If you're gonna whitewash it, can you at least make it good?
Yeah.
Did I come from here? No, because I didn't break the thing. Wait, I want to go up
We might
first.
be able to make a bridge.
Nope, not yet. Oops. No.
Yeah, we also talked about how there's going to be like a live-action Netflix Cowboy Bebop, which should be interesting.
They can get away with having Cowboy Bebop not be Asian, because it's like, you don't really know, but
yeah.
At the same time you're like, did I hurt the baby? No, he's fine. He's fine!
Wait, there's a star in it. Follow it.
I can't move yet.
Oh.
Move, Mari! I can't! Please! Can I do this? Oh, I thought maybe I could touch it. Look at them.
Go get it.
Can't.
Oh, there's a star over there.
Oh, he put the star over there. He's like, listen, you can have it. Just leave me alone. These boys, they're like hermit crab babies.
So, what are some things that you do when you're depressed that, like, I don't know, either self-care or that make you feel better or whatnot. Because we've talked a lot about, like, how we feel when we get depressed, but I thought maybe it would be good to share, like...
When I'm really depressed, like, I like to watch anime about a girl getting a lot of positive attention. Which, it makes me feel better. And I know it's, like, totally... It's usually, like, reverse harem hentai or, like... Or, really fantasy fulfillment. And I understand, you know... It's not good storytelling, and I'm like, you know what, shut up, I need this.
If it works.
If it works, it works. So, The Wallflower and Ouran Host Club are both reverse harem animes where it's like...
Oh, I'm a girl, and there's just so many, like, guys, like, falling all over me.
In The Wallflower, it's about this girl who, thinks she's really ugly because, like, one guy told her she was ugly once in like, middle school. And it's about... how, like, all these dudes are like, whoa, we're scared of you. And, like, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Her aunt's like, you have to live with these hot boys now. And she's like, I don't want to live with the hot boys. I need to get heavier. And basically, you know, you grow as a person and they're all giving her positive attention. Most of them become her best friend. And then the one hottest guy, you know, falls in love with her because of her willingness to be cool.
Who she is.
Yeah. And then there's Ouran Host Club, where the main heroine is, some people would say, like, gender fluid or doesn't care about
ambiguous?
Gender ambiguous because she considers herself to be whatever gender the clothes she's wearing. Does that make sense? So if she's wearing boys' clothes and then everybody calls her a boy, she's like, okay.
Yeah.
The English translation was made before, like, people started coming out and saying that tranny was a slur. So just be aware that they're not, like, being disrespectful of a certain character when they say that.
Yeah.
But, like, that's the English translation before people were like, hey, like, don't say it like that.
Hey, maybe that's not the right...
That's not a nice thing to say because it used to be a cool word, but then people started saying it in a mean way, so now we don't say it like that. So, just be aware. Because the main protagonist's father, the reason why she, like, doesn't care is because her father is now a woman. Or is a trans woman. So, it's not perfect, but I liked it. And that's what I like to watch. And also The Ancient Magus' Bride. It's hard to find anime with girl, because I've tried it with, like, how do I get this to work? I'm stuck up here.
Yeah, so maybe try just pushing it down really quickly.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, just turning into a rock over and over and over.
Oh. I wonder if there's something I can do here. I'm trapped up here. I don't know. Maybe I have to get onto one of these spools.
Maybe.
But that's what makes the spools go. I'm stuck up here. But I also like The Ancient Magus' Bride because the premise sounds really gross and everyone's gonna be like, he bought her as a slave, and I'm like, just give it a chance because it sounds really gross, but it's not. Because the more you learn about the characters, like, it's basically Beauty and the Beast, and we all know it's problematic, and then we watch it anyway. But it's basically about a suicidal girl who doesn't find any value in her life, and she's been through something really traumatic, and it's been like she's getting over trauma. And she learns magic, and she makes friends with all these people, and blah blah blah. And it, like, directly addresses her trauma and how, like, she can get past it and, like, move forward in her life and become a happier person. And people are like, okay, well, the way you're doing this is unhealthy. They, like, literally say different things around. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, let's figure this out. So, is it possible to jump on any of the spokes? I was thinking, like, if like, when you pressed it down, then you jumped up and pushed it down again, but I think that it pops up too far.
think... Hold on. Oh! What do you do when you want to feel better?
It depends. If I'm not too depressed, I generally try to do something to distract myself. Like, if I might go for a walk listening to an audiobook.
Yeah, that's good because you're getting endorphins in your body. From
the mixture
exercise.
of endorphins and then, like, listening to, like, a podcast or audiobook or something, like, it helps to, like, shut off my brain.
Also, I heard that, like, when you go for walks with trees and stuff, your brain's able to process things because you're kind of, like, looking at stuff and you're being engaged with a lot of visual stimulus without it being too much.
Yeah, so they've actually done a lot of studies on just, like, people who go outside.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah. And how even just, like, going outside for, like, 30 minutes can help you feel better and more grounded.
Ooh.
Green.